Hey everybody, what is up and welcome to Rock Gamer, and it's time for my weekly recap where I talk about this past week's Rock Band 4 and Guitar Hero Live news. So starting with the Rock Band 4 news, we got Black Friday coming up and we've already seen some good deals show up. Looks like Target will be offering the band bundle for $50 off, so you can get the band bundle for $199.99. On top of that, you'll also get some special colored instruments. You get a red guitar as well as like a red colored or red themed drum kit as well that we saw in the previous Rock Band 4 demos before the game came out. Also saw on Reddit earlier this week that GameStop is possibly going to be having a Rock Band 4 Black Friday deal. Now this hasn't been confirmed, but basically if you buy the guitar and game bundle, which retails for $129.99 US, you'll also get 5 free songs. Now it's not clear as to what those 5 free songs are or whether it's just a DLC code to go download any 5 songs you wish. I guess we'll have to wait as we get closer to Black Friday and maybe GameStop will confirm what that deal is. And then we also had another round of new DLC songs released this week. A lot of themes over the past couple of weeks. We had 70 singles, 80 singles. This week was 2000 singles. We had Audioslave, we had Linkin Park, and then we also had Godsmack. I've done a full review of those tracks. You guys can click the annotation box for my DLC review of those songs. And then on Wednesday, we out of nowhere, Harmonix released another free DLC song. So basically, Harmonix teamed up with this gay dating app called Scruff, and apparently if you're a member of the app, or if you don't even need to be a member of the app, there's a free link. You can just go put your email address in, you get the song for free like I did. It's a song called Bad Catholics by a Boston band called Barbazones. It's a decent song, you know, it's free. What else could you ask for? I'd recommend you guys go download it. I put the link down below. Also got an update from Harmonix to the European fans in terms of what's happening on the PlayStation Store, because a lot of DLC, I think around 400 and some songs still aren't showing up. And apparently this seems to be an issue with Sony in Europe. They have a different kind of method for actually approving songs and getting stuff put on the store. But it seems like from what Harmonix said, they've actually come up with a solution and that solution's already been implemented. So they're hoping that probably around December that all your DLC that you're missing if you're in Europe will hopefully show up on the store. And I guess all the new DLC that maybe isn't showing up will show up as well. So I think it's just a matter of time before it is fixed. And I gotta say, it's gotta be pretty painful to be living in Europe right now and not have your Rock Band 4 DLC. So hopefully, I think they'll be fixed by year end. We also got some sales figures from VG Chartz that show an indication that Rock Band 4 most likely sold around 130,000 copies in its first week of sales, not including digital copies. But VG Chartz has never really been the most reputable source. Let me talk a little bit more about the game sales. But we did get some confirmation from NPD, which tracks game sales every month, and they release like the top 10 best-selling games for that month. And we learned last month in October, Rock Band 4 was the number 10 best-selling game of the month. It actually outsold Guitar Hero Live, which came in number 11. Now, keep in mind, Guitar Hero has been out only for a week in October compared to 3 weeks for Rock Band 4, so Rock Band did have an additional 2 weeks head start, but still that's pretty impressive that Rock Band 4, it seems like it's selling reasonably well. It was just behind the Nathan Drake collection for the PS4. And the other thing to keep in mind too is that Guitar Hero Live launched on a lot more platforms than Rock Band 4 did. Rock Band 4 was only available on 2 platforms, while GH Live was available on everything you could even imagine, including the iOS. So I'm not sure how that's going to play out in November, whether, you know, Rock Band will stay on the charts or whether Guitar Hero Live will move down the charts. So we'll have to wait and see. But that's good news to Harmonix, and congratulations to those guys. We also had the CEO of Harmonix, Steve Janik. He was responding to a question on Twitter, and he said they're about to announce some major Rock Band 4 news, and they've got a lot of stuff coming for November and December, and he's probably referring to the December 8th patch that's coming out, as well as probably some more news about the exports as well. And maybe they've got some big DLC announcements coming too. So I think if you guys stay tuned for the next couple weeks, we're probably going to see some pretty big Rock Band 4 news. We also learned from the Reddit forums that the Green Day Rock Band export is shown up now on the PlayStation Store. It's not downloadable, but it is showing up. So maybe it'll be made available pretty shortly here. The Lego Rock Band export has been showing up for the last couple of weeks, according to some people. So I'm hopeful probably by the end of November or at least early December, we'll be able to export those songs into Rock Band 4. A lot of people on the Harmonix forums and the other Rock Band forums are speculating that the big announcement coming out for Rock Band 4 is that we're going to see Guns N' Roses DLC, because there's been rumors flying all over the internet that the band is apparently reuniting next year and doing a tour. I think that will never happen, not in a million years. I study Guns N' Roses news any chance I get. They're one of my favorite bands. I study it like the Torah, so I don't think they're ever going to get back together. I think it's just wishful thinking, and I don't think we'll ever see DLC from them either. but that's just my opinion on it. We also learned that Canadians can now pre-order the Pro Cymbals off Amazon.ca. Their release date is November 30th with a price tag of $60 with free shipping. Put the link down below. That does it for today's news, guys. Thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe for the latest Rock Band 4 Guitar Hero Live and Amplitude news. Take care. Now to the world of Guitar Hero Live. We had some new premium shows that were added to the service this week. We have one premium show called Rock Heroes. Features Iggy Pop with the song Real Wild Child, Evanescence with the song Going Under, and the White Stripes with Seven Nation Army. And then we also had another premium show called Fresh for 2015 featuring Leon Bridges with the song Coming Home, Bully, Trying, and Lonely the Brave Victory Line. We also had the songs that were released last week on the premium shows added to the on-demand catalog. So that includes Blink-182, American Authors, George Ezra, the 1975, Fall Out Boy, Paramore, and the Black Veil Brides show, I believe, has another couple days to go as well. That basically does it for this week's news. Thanks for watching, guys, and make sure you subscribe for the latest Rock Band 4 Guitar Hero Live and Amplitude news. Take care.